Yeah.
All right, what's up, guys? This is another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew. I got my homie with me. We made music.
Yeah.
Dude, this dude makes fucking soaps, bro. He's a yogi in training.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Trying,
Flowers. What's up,
trying to
man?
get on Willow level.
Yeah, bro.
Recently I went to her Instagram page and she really is a fire ass yogi.
Yeah,
Like an alien hitting these poses.
dude. I know she's like, I know she like fucks with like the hairy armpit shit, bro. You fuck with that?
Hairy armpit shit.
You fuck with the armpits?
It is what it is. I don't even
It is what, yeah, bro. I feel you.
but I've been with girls without armpit hair, I've been with girls with armpit hair.
All right, man.
We-
So for people that don't know who you are, man, like let us know like who is Flowers, man. Who is Flowers?
Flowers, full name Michael Flowers. Uh, 25-year-old rapper. I've been starting to make soaps with my girl lately.
Yeah.
Trying to start a little business, or we are gonna start a business. So
Fuck yeah.
also looking to get certified in yoga and possibly, teach. Trying to put my niggas on in yoga at an early age. Shit been whitewashed as fuck.
Yeah,
But yeah,
bro.
so I'm just out here in Chicago, postgraduate rapper, study psychology at University of Iowa. Haven't done shit with that because I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm trying to rap.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
I'm out here following my dreams like everybody else.
Hey, bro. Hey, dude. Fuck yeah, man.
Mhm.
So like what like I know you were making beats like before you were rapping. So like what made you like to like start making beats and shit? Like what
Mm.
like what triggered that for you? Like to like want to like be like a beat maker or producer or whatever.
I don't know, man. I think it was just like maybe it has to do with genetics. Like my mom kind of had a good taste in music around the house,
Yeah.
and also I think another thing might have been being a preacher's child, because this and my dad is he preaches at like Baptist church, and kind of growing up in that shit and like hearing the choir and the band, and like it was kind of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't really I wasn't really vibing with the whole like meaning and shit, but I was vibing to like it sonically.
Yeah.
And I would hop on the drums after church and shit while he was, finishing up work. Me and my brother just go hop on the instruments and like form little like mini bands, like playing around. We was young as hell.
Hell yeah, man.
But I don't know. Besides that, I don't know, dude. I think I was like 15, really just listening to music. I was like, I think I can do this.
Do you think it was like Tyler? Because like I know Tyler Creator was like very like because like we would geek out like on Tyler Creator back in like high school and shit. Do you think like that was like part of it too? Because like I feel like
Yeah, or at least
that
our future as a whole collective.
yeah the whole collective like that like I feel like that triggered like a lot of people to like start making music and shit like
Yeah,
around
it's
like the
true.
time
True,
yeah
especially I agree, especially black kids. I feel like he
yeah
definitely pushed that us like doing what we want. Like, yo, don't just get stuck in school, bro. Like, you can do this shit. And I
yeah
was like, I can do this shit.
yeah
I started rapping first, because before I got my hands on like technology, you know what I'm saying?
yeah like that's like that's like one of the things, bro. Like when you were like making beats, like I remember I was like, oh, bro, this dude already has the look to be a rapper too. I was like, dude, like you need to
Yeah,
start fucking. I was like,
I
bro,
went.
start
When I
making.
was in, yeah, when I was in college, I somehow got my hands on Fruity Loops my freshman year. Some kid in the dorms had it, so that's kind of what really pushed it forward. And I started like making beats up in there and shit. So
Yeah,
once I got my hands on FL Studio, it was a rap. I just like kind of got into beat making. At first, I didn't want to be a rapper. I was like, I could rap a little bit, but I was like, I'm cool just dropping instrumentals.
yeah.
And then, you know, I
Dude,
didn't
I
know.
I remember when you dropped your first beat tape, but that shit was fire.
Oh my god, what was that called?
Dude, bro, I forgot what you called that shit, dude, but that shit was fire, bro. I listened to that whole entire beat tape. It was fire. I know that's on SoundCloud. I don't know if it's still up or not, but
I
that
don't
shit
know.
was
I don't think so.
that shit was fire, bro. That
Yeah, I
shit was
remember
a
that.
fire ass beat tape.
Yeah, I definitely remember that project. Yeah, it had like 10 tracks or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Like a
bro.
song like yin and yang on it and shit. And
Yeah, honestly, dude, would you ever think about dropping like the instrumental like track to Gullah once that like comes out?
Oh, it's like an instrumental tape?
Like it just like yeah, just the like drop like the one with like the words on it, and then drop like the just the instrumental tape.
Maybe. Tyler did that shit for Cherry Bomb, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That's what
good.
Action Bronson did too. Action Bronson did that shit.
Yeah, I think I would do that,
Yeah,
but
bro.
I'll
Just
think
a
about that a
beat.
little bit more.
Yeah, beat tape would be fire.
Or I kind of just want to drop a beat tape with like 11 like original tracks or
Hell
something.
yeah.
But we'll see.
So
I've been flirting with the idea.
so like you're making beats. Like what was like what were you going through like in college? Like what was your mindset at the time? Like because a lot of people like some people just don't know what the fuck they want to do in life. Some people are just like some people are stressing out. Like how was like college for you at the time where you were like, about to make beats and you were like finishing school and shit? How was that whole entire like thing for you like mentally? Like where were you at like at the time? Like
I would
what were
say
you
like,
thinking about?
yeah, like freshman year. I mean, I wasn't really taking it that serious until around junior year. So for the most part, I was focused on school. Now I would just do music on the side, just like throw shit out there. But on it, but like sophomore year, like around that time, like late sophomore year going to junior year, I was kind of just like, this shit lame as fuck. Like this college shit. Cause it's like I'm just like these niggas all look like these niggas acting alike. This is like some fucking training to be like an elite pretty much. And I went to University of Iowa where all these motherfuckers was wilding out.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like the biggest thing that I was gaining from college, the biggest, like the most important knowledge or primary thing was I was figuring out what I didn't want to do. And I mean, unfortunately, I wasted that money. And maybe I mean, I may go into psychology in the future because I do flirt with the idea sometimes. But at
Yeah,
the
I
time,
mean,
I was like, damn, I'm here. Like, I don't I don't even want to do this shit. And I'm just and it was like junior year. I was like, I got one more year, so I might as well just finish it out.
yeah, man. Like I definitely don't think that like in my opinion, I don't think it was a waste because like the world does need like psychologists and shit and like
Sure.
like you're a good speaker and a listener, bro. So like I
I
feel
might
like
have I might have went to a different college. I think I kind of rushed that decision. Like I wouldn't have went to
yeah,
University of Iowa.
you probably would have went to like what college you think you would have went to if you would have changed it up?
I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't have went. I just wouldn't have gone to college.
Yeah,
At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. College is you can go if you want. Try it if you want.
yeah.
I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but it's like my experience was trash, to be
Yeah,
honest. Like, I made some dope ass friends and I learned shit, but I was like, this is crazy. These niggas is wilding out.
yeah, I feel you.
I'm not with this weirdo shit. I'm trying to just do what I want to do.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas are scared to be themselves. I was like, this is fucking weird, man.
Yeah, man. So so like you're getting out of college and like you're deciding on so I don't want to actually like tell your story. So like I want you like so like when you were graduating from college, what was like what were you thinking about and like what were the things that were like going on? Because like you were making that transition in from like moving and like living in another city. So like what was that like for you?
Mine, I don't know. I was just honestly ready as fuck, bro. I haven't even gone back to my school since I left.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even like hang around after graduation, and, like go out and get drunk. I just bounced, nigga, and I ain't look back. I just
Oh
spent my
yeah.
last summer in Peoria. I was just ready, bro. Honestly, went out there and moved here and got a job in like 7 days. And I was just like from there, just start taking music serious and just making connections.
Hell
My
yeah.
mindset was move there, make connections, get a job where I can talk to a lot of people. Some people don't like that, but that's like a type of job. Like I take advantage of that. So
Yeah.
I was a fucking barista. So at by DePaul. So I saw a bunch of niggas coming through. And like that's how I met the dude Max from Whitney at the Pickle. I was like, yo, you the nigga from Whitney. And then before you know it, I'm performing with that nigga.
Hell
So
yeah, dude.
my
Like,
mindset was like, go come here and make moves, like
hell yeah.
make connections.
See, you pointed out something really good. People don't take advantage of, like talking at work or like making your presence known.
Exactly.
Like, cause like I have to do that shit every fucking day. Like, and like I had to like pretty much like learn how to like take advantage of that shit and like speaking and making your presence known and like leading shit and like just strategizing shit. And like that's like very good that like you know, like that you like, you know, you saw that and you applied that information like to what
Yeah.
you want to get done. Like and people like need definitely like need to learn how to like you know step out of their comfort zones and like
Exactly,
because
bro.
so a lot of people can't fucking just like talk to
Yeah.
someone. Like people are scared to talk to people. Like
Yeah.
they're like it doesn't like honestly like it kind of makes like people look weak or like it's making like our like people like weak by not like taking advantage of like our presence and realizing that like we're like important people. Like we're all
Like,
important and we all got something to add.
exactly. And realizing that if you care about something enough and like put your and just like you can will anything into existence that you want to do.
Yeah, man.
Just like speak up and like speak into existence what you want. So I'm just gonna like so my thing was like I'm gonna go to Chicago and legit just run my mouth. That's all
Hell yeah.
I talk a lot, kinda. So I'm just be open as fuck. Like niggas be like, so what are you doing when you get off work? Probably gonna make some beats and they're like, oh, you make music? Bam, there you go. Let's go from there.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good. And that's good marketing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like it's just nonstop. Like the way like you like present yourself and everything. Like people don't even understand that, but that's like you're selling yourself every single day.
True.
Like you know, like just by like when you open your mouth. Like it doesn't even matter. Like you don't even got to be a rapper. You can just be a fucking garbage man.
Yeah,
And
like
like someone will like trust you or like you based on like the things that come out of your mouth. So you're selling yourself every day, and that's like important for people to realize because like some people just think like the world like revolves around them and people just have to respect them, but like that's not the case. Like the things that you say and like how you like you know carry yourself, like people take that and like shit, if motherfuckers mad at you, they're gonna be mad at you. Like they're not gonna fuck with you. Like that's why it's like so important to like always just be respectful and just always be like you know open but not too open.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
You just, like apply the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Want something, I'm gonna, attract that to me.
Hell yeah.
But it's easier said than done because some people are like introverted and it's like a learning process, but it's definitely you need to apply that to your life. No matter how long it takes you to get to a point where you're comfortable doing that, at least try.
Yeah.
Because that's not gonna make because like the way that this country works is that you need to make connections.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes it's a degree some of these rappers are trash, but they just get put on because they are homies with somebody.
Bro,
Like,
it's so true. Like,
yeah,
I'm just like, bro, like this dude is trash. But the only reason why he's like not he's where you want to be because he's working every single day. Like,
right.
like there's people that are so garbage at making music, but they're so fixated on being a part of that scene that they're willing to outwork anybody.
Yeah.
Like, like that's the craziest part, bro. Like they're just willing to outwork everybody, bro. Like you could be trash and have a fire work ethic.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I feel that. I feel that.
like,
That's wild.
like you could be
That's
you
so
can
true.
and like there's so many people that's fire but have a trash work ethic. So like it's just like they end up being like you know could have beens. Like if you ain't got no fire work ethic, if you make fire music and you ain't got no work ethic, it don't matter because it's like
Right.
if a tree falls 500 miles away from me, did the tree actually fall because I didn't witness it? Like that's like how I view that shit. Like
So
if nobody's there to see it, like it don't matter. Like people got to see that shit. Like if you got no work ethic, bro, it ain't gonna work out. It goes with anything, honestly. Like that's how I see it. Like if you want to
yeah,
be the best basketball player, you gotta have a good work ethic. Best anything, you gotta have a good work ethic. And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, bro.
man.
You always, work at you always gotta work for anything you want. You gotta work for it. Nothing comes free, bro.
Yeah. How was it like performing in front of that big ass crowd though? Like how was that for like the first time for like your first show? Not like
Uh,
not your first show, but like your first
huge.
like big ass like that shit was fucking that shit was
First off,
big.
the sound, the sound was going crazy. I don't know. The sound was wild. It was like super crisp and shit. So I kind of just really vibe, not get too
Yeah.
loud or nothing. But honestly, I'm off at the side and then kind of get like the normal goosebumps and shit. I'm like, all right. I'm like, two more songs and I'm out here.
Hell
But
yeah.
honestly, once I got out there, it felt pretty natural. I was just up there like, damn, this is kind of fire. And then just I like say a little something, just like what up, blah blah blah, and then just started the track. It was kind of weird because like I didn't come in for like a minute or two, so I kind of was just up there for a bit before I like actually started my verse. But I
Dude.
don't know. I could barely. I was just like vaguely, scanning the crowd. I wasn't looking. I didn't see too many like familiar faces, but I did see a black dude in the front.
Yeah, dude, it was hella, bro.
I
That was
fucked with that because I was
like
like,
the
maybe the
biggest
one.
crowd of white people I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like that was the
What you say?
biggest.
What you say?
I said that was the biggest crowd of white people I've ever seen in my life, bro. But I was lit though. Like I was like, damn, bro. I was like, all these motherfuckers are just watching you, like do that shit, and like it kind of reminded me of like, cause like, cause I'm a big fan of like Childish Gambino, and
Mm.
like I was like watching like his old shows, and he had like the same like kind of like similar show, and I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
fire
lit.
like Gambino, like in the beginning, like
Yeah, it's pretty lit, but like I don't know, it felt pretty natural, bro. And it
yeah,
kind of was like a little taste of what I've been, been working for this whole like these last 4 years. It kind of like
yeah,
pushed me a little bit. I was like, damn, like this is it. Honestly, I was going to work afterwards, kind of like really upset. Like it was like a high for me. I was like, damn, this is what I'm trying to be doing forever. I had to go back to work, and I was like, I'm about to really walk out. Like it kind of really like fueled me a little bit to just push harder to like.
yeah, dude. Like I already
I'm
know.
like, damn, Max. Max is like, I'm like, y'all, this is like your life. I be kicking it with Max, and he be making beats, and he be like, damn, dude, this is my life, man. I'm just like, this is fire. I want this to be my life, nigga. Let's get it.
Dude, yeah, bro, like just making music all day and just like getting
Yeah,
paid for doing like the shit that
it's
you
gonna be
like.
my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like, yeah, dude. I honestly believe it too, man. Like, so that big show, like your first like big show. How was your first like actual like your first show like ever?
My first show ever.
Yeah, how was your first show ever? Like, how was that for like your first for like you like performing for your first time in front of people ever? How was that for you? Like, how was that like experience for you?
Like 3 years, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How was that?
Honestly, bro, kind of the same. It's just like not. I don't get too nervous, bro, in front of people. It's like
Yeah,
my thing. So when I get up there, I'm kind of thriving. That's my element. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
yeah,
like, hey, I'm about to just, I get a little nervous before, like a normal nervous. But once I get out there, my thing is, I'm just like, these niggas came here to see me rap, so I'm a rap, and
yeah.
they fuck with it, and it's like a nice energy going, like reciprocation of energy.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I like about your music is that like it doesn't have like an expiration date on it. Like it's like pretty like I could play it like I can play like shit you made from like 3 years ago and play it right now and be like, oh yeah, this shit sounds like it should be, be in 2021 or like 2020. Like like
Yeah,
like like that's what and like that's what like I feel like the uniqueness of your music is. And like I feel like once like you really like when people really pick up on it, people will like understand. Like I feel like you're coming into like a very like a crucial time. Like and like all you did was you fucking started a soap business, you're becoming a yogi, you're creating different avenues of
right.
like things like venturing and to like like in the future, make profit off of it because you believe in your ability to do those things. And
Yeah,
like it's
facts.
just
You kind of opened that up to me a little bit. We were talking like in the past, and you're like, "There's more in this world than just rap." Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna start exploring more things. And I was like, "That's a good. I like. That's a, that's a good. I mean, fuck, I'm losing my track of words right now, or train of thought. But I was like, that's a good idea. Just explore more things and put a little more energy into things. Try to spread it out a little better.
Yeah, bro, because like we are, like I said, man, I believe that we're fucking like gods, bro. We can do whatever the fuck we want,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Like we are
Sure.
we create like the things that we want to that we want to do. Like we don't have to,
Bro,
like
that's that ass fact.
yeah, dude. Because like when I like, because I'll go on different spurts of like making music and not making music, and like because I'm just like because like sometimes I'll just stop because I want to like number one, like what the fuck am I gonna keep? I'm gonna rap every fucking like every fucking week or every fucking day. Like I don't want to do that every day, and like I want to like spread my energy out and shit
Yeah.
into different things. And I'm just like, bro, I got so much energy and I got so much like potential. Why I want to just only focus it on just one thing when I could
Right.
be a master of all different kind of things.
And do one, and then if you excel at one of those avenues, it's gonna push the other two into
Yeah.
more. So if I kind of get a little bit of success, start profiting, and kind of get big with the soaps, they were like, "So this guy makes soaps. Let's see what else he does." And like, "Oh, he raps too," and bam, there you go.
Yeah.
Or the
Like
opposite. Or the
and he's
opposite.
a, and he's a
You get
fucking
rap-
yogi. Like, bro, like
Exactly.
dude, like you just like honestly, like that's just a like that's a whole fucking like that's like like how you got like a circus, you got like the elephants, you got the fucking people that can fucking throw the fucking flames in the air and shit, and you got like you got more than like you got hella shit you can sell them. Like we got this, we got that. Like it's like
Bro.
ultimate
I'm,
business like plan.
yeah, I'm reading Homo Deus right now.
Yeah,
It's a book. Hold on. Let me read. I forgot the author. Oh, his name is Yuval Noah Harari, and
yeah.
he wrote *Sapiens*. But Homo Deus, he's been talking about the new religion of humanism and how we're pretty much, dude. The way that we kind of evolved is when we let go of these gods that we made up and
Hmm.
stop giving them so much power and we start realizing. He talks about in the book that we have the power, and so he thinks that we're gonna evolve. So we're pretty much gonna turn ourselves into gods through technology. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're
Yeah,
at for the most part.
yeah,
So, but it's like you gotta like, I respect religion, but you can't give it too much power. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You have to realize that you can make your own decisions. It's kind of just like back in the day, they'd be like, "Oh, you're gay. That's a sin. You're going to hell." Now it's kind of changed to where, oh, if you feel that way, then go ahead and be that and be gay. So
Yeah.
you have the power to do what you want. Like, so
Yeah, man. Like how do you feel about like, humans like combining with technology and shit? Like do you think that you would you gonna get the Neuralink, bro? You,
the Neuralink,
you, you gonna get
it's low-key kind of sound fire, but nah, I don't.
dude,
Man,
like
how do I feel about it? I don't know how I feel about it, and I feel like it really doesn't matter that much how I feel about it, because I'm not the ones making the decisions to do it. But if I'm given a choice, maybe I'd avoid any kind of thing unless it really seemed that convincing. I'm in no rush to like subscribe to some kind of technology being inserted into me, but
yeah, me neither, dude. I don't want no part of that shit.
yeah, but it's kind of like it's inevitable. Almost it kind of feels inevitable. So
Yeah, like
I'm kind of more just like preparing.
preparing yourself mentally
I don't know what's gonna happen. We may have some time though.
yeah.
We have like a good 20 years before
Yeah,
that really.
I don't think that yeah, I think it's gonna be probably like 20, maybe 50 years down the line, but like that's just gonna be
I
I think
see
it's
it,
gonna be crazy.
I see it more as it's gonna be based on your wealth. So it's gonna be like we might not even afford to be able to put a chip in me. That's
Yeah.
like what all the elites are doing. And he says that's gonna and the guy in Homo Deus, Yuval, he talks about that how it's just gonna make the kind of create a higher evolved human like Homo Deus, and then us as humans
Yeah.
would be in the same place as animals. And it was like there's like the emergence of a useless class, and he tries to talk about how we need to stop shitting on animals so much and seeing them as superior because we're gonna be in those shoes once these niggas evolve into immortal beings. It's like, all right, now
Dude, that's some wild shit. Like that's a like I guess he sounds like the
he's just throwing.
Unabomber dude. He sounds like
Yo,
he
his
sounds,
first book is called *Sapiens*. I haven't read it, but I heard it's fire. He talks about the beginning of humanity or the beginning of life on Earth, but primarily focused on us as humans
yeah.
up to now. And talks about why we evolve certain ways, things like how we interact with each other. Then Homo Deus is his follow up. It's his prediction of how we're going to further evolve past the stage we are now. So it's not as factual as the first one, but
Yeah.
he does make sense. And he's on to something. And I agree that we're definitely going to start, realizing that we have a lot of power.
Yeah, no, like we definitely have my thing is I feel like yeah, we definitely have a lot of power, but like just because you can make soda don't mean like it's a good thing that like that's a good thing that happened.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
like that's how I look at it. I'm like, yeah, we got like candy, like we can make candy, but is candy good for all of us? Like, is candy really good for us? Like, what? Like, we can invent all these like different kind of things, but like I feel like my thing is, I feel like they're trying to lessen like the value of a human being by doing that, because like they're just making it look like seem like humans are like just our flesh and like just our body and like our soul or whatever. They're devaluing that. Like I feel
Yeah,
that's what I feel like that's like what's happening. And then like there's I feel like there's like if you connect with like any kind of like technology, I feel like you have to kill yourself. Like how else like do they connect like what other kind of like surgery like do they have to like do in order to make that happen?
right. Dude, or
Like
oh, I was also yeah, I was also talking to my homie about he was like maybe he thinks that something more something that sounds more likely to happen is that instead of us gaining immortality as physical humans, it just be at that point, maybe uploading our consciousness to, some kind of new, like higher level of, oh shit, my bad.
do you think consciousness and like your soul are two different things? Like do you think like your mind is different from your soul? Like
I think they're connected.
I think like the way they like the way that like they would explain like they like explain that like I heard about that too, like uploading your consciousness onto like a disk drive or whatever. Like they could just take a snapshot of your consciousness. It's not like your actual like they're not uploading like everything about like your consciousness. They're only taking that snapshot in
Mm.
that like time, like they like that headspace that you're in. So I'm just like, is that really you, or is that you at 1:53 Saturday, December 27th?
A
Like,
copy of you, a copy of, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like there's been like Black Mirror episodes like that where they copy like the consciousness into the device,
yeah,
and but then the person in the device thinks that they're like really there.
yeah. Like I'm just like, is that really like, is that you, or is that just another copy of you? Because then like, I
Isn't
feel
that
like you're dead. Like you're technically dead. Like, and it sounds like some human population control ass shit, bro. Honestly, why would you want everyone to just upload their consciousness onto a disk that you control?
bro? I,
Like,
dude, I think it's gonna be.
I think the elites are gonna trick everybody into getting that shit. And they're gonna make it affordable.
I think it's gonna be a class. Yeah, a class thing. I think the higher class will start to notice that, you know, the ecology is in a crisis. Like, like the, you know what I'm saying? The world's like burning. They're like, oh, there's. I feel like they're gonna dip on us and just like leave niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to upload my shit. Good luck, cause like there's not much time left on this
It,
planet.
oh man, I don't know. That sounds like that could possibly happen. I think it's just I personally think it's to devalue human life
Yeah,
and like make people willingly give up like their like certain freedoms to obtain certain things, because people will like because social media, I feel like it makes people not like themselves because they want shit that other people got. They want like the face that other people have, they want the body that other people have, and like they don't want to be themselves. Like
yeah, dude.
they devalue like themselves. And so like why not like make someone upload their consciousness up to a fucking hard drive where they can think to like where they think that they're gonna go into some happy place.
It's
Like
fucking nuts. I hope that doesn't.
like like that sounds like to me that sounds like more of like something that would like happen, because I feel like
It's
that's all I
evil.
feel like all that's like your cell phone and your social media does. It just makes you devalue yourself every single day, because you
Yeah,
always want
dude.
to add you always want something that somebody else got, and you just feel like you're not enough for everyone to like like you or like whatever for you.
Yeah, but people have to just snap out of it, man. But it's like you said that I can't even give too much advice. It's like do what you have to do to be able to realize your potential as a like individual.
Yeah, bro. Like
And I
people don't
understand,
realize that.
yeah, and people get so caught up in this like the idea of being in a collective, which is important, but you can't vibe with somebody if you mad at yourself all the time.
Yeah,
So
and then like let's just say you're doing more work than like other people and they want the same result as you.
right.
Like no, like people, like I said, I believe in equal opportunity, not equal, outcomes and shit. Because some people work. I believe that other people that work harder than me, like I'm not gonna hate on someone for getting shit that they got because they worked harder. Like
Yeah, and it's
it should
yeah,
make you want to work harder.
exactly, exactly. But instead, people start hating shit.
Yeah, like, and then people, and then they're like, yeah, let's be in a collective so everyone can be taken care of. Like, and I don't want to be the loser. Like, I don't,
Oh, if
like that's
people, right, right, you're
yeah, that's
so
what people
right.
want.
It's just
Yeah,
annoying, man. People just need to like be them. People just need to tap in with themselves as an individual. Realize that you have the potential to do whatever, and that you're supposed to use like other people as like resources. You know what I'm saying? Stop
yeah,
arguing with this nigga. Just hear him out. You might learn something.
yeah, bro. Like
But
I
social
view,
media, yeah, keeps devaluing us or
yeah,
keep like dumbing us down and dumbing humans down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro. And like
Everything that everything.
yeah, we all, I think we all have a we all got potential, and like I feel like we're all like the same people just living different lives. Like we're all like I think like I see myself in you. I see myself in like any like in a tree. I see myself like in like everything around me because like everything like benefits like all of us. We
Right.
all benefit each other. So like
Exactly.
we can be we're in more of a collective when we're doing things that we're supposed to be doing. Like
Exactly.
when we're all on our path, like when we're all
Yeah.
doing the right things. Like that's how we be in the
Very, like,
collective. Like
that's a very like Hinduist mindset. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Seeing everybody as pretty much one, So when someone I try to practice that at my job as well. So when people come in, I try not to judge you too much and I try not to, get frustrated. So if a customer's mad, instead of me getting pissed off, I'm like, I don't know what he's been through today. Sometimes I could be in his like any like you know what I'm saying? We all feel the same
mm-hmm.
things, but things just hold us back, like lust and greed,
Yeah,
and
bro.
they at least push all those negative frequencies forward, and they're good at it because niggas is really stupid as hell. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm just like, I vocalize it a lot, but now I'm just quiet. I'm getting a little quieter, and just I'm gonna lead by example. If you fuck with it, if you fuck with it, you do. If you fuck with what I'm doing, you don't. Whatever. Like I'm not about to keep trying to rant and like
Yeah,
too dumb to like be open to hear me out.
yeah. Like
Like,
I definitely feel that, bro. I think the best thing we can do is just lead by example, and
right.
like just show them like, yo, you don't have to be a bitch ass nigga to like get by in life. Like
Or honestly, and
you can be
honestly, it works.
yourself.
Yeah, bro, it works because me, honestly, I get a lot of people that hit me up and they're like, dude, I've been watching you, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Like I started doing yoga and I'm like 3 weeks in. Like I get like that kind of that's like my DMs come sometimes. People just hit me up like, yo,
Yeah,
I'm into this. Like, yo, can you hand me a recipe? I'm literally not even doing nothing. I'm just doing me, bro. I'm leading by example. And not even leading. I'm just like being me. And if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. And I'm willing to, help you out.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
not about to
dude.
like force you to do it. I'll give you the links to the yoga, but then like if you want to pursue it, pursue it. If not, like it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
about to be
so
mad at you.
So speaking of the yoga, bro, like what like when did you get into that and like what made you like start getting into like yoga and shit, man? Like
Dude, well, maybe start getting into all this shit. What really was it? It was just pandemic, bro. I just got into this hyperbolic time chamber and really just the pandemic when it first hit. I was at a grocery store. I work at a co-op in
yeah,
Logan Square, and I was in that biz when Corona hit, and we're pretty much like frontline workers. So it was at the time when no one really knew what was up.
yeah,
Masks weren't mandated or anything, so everyone's in that bitch freaking out. Like it wasn't hoarding going on like Walmarts and Jewel-Oscos and shit because it was a co-op. The community, was more mindful of each other. But
yeah,
niggas was panicked, and I was feeling that energy because I know what's going on either. So everyone's just kind of like, damn. So I'm literally coming home, bro, like damn near like about to cry. Oh, this is crazy.
dude. Because I can only imagine since this is in a
Like,
big ass city.
calling my mom, like, mom, like, should I just quit? Like, what do I do? I'm like, this is really taxing on me right now. And and in my head, I'm like, I tried to meditate, like the stagnant meditation, and I can never really get myself to be that still for that long. It's like I'm a Gemini, so I'm always just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
So I've gotten better at that through yoga. So instead I was like, all right, I'm gonna try yoga because it's movement, like a moving meditation. And I grew up playing sports, so I was like, I'm kind of good at this. And at the same time, I'm getting like fit. I'm always just been, athletes, niggas play, everyone's always into being fit.
Yeah.
Like meditation, it was like two birds with one stone. Honestly, like three birds, one stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally fit.
Mm-hmm.
And so it started off very meditative. So there's a lot of like relaxing, restorative yoga. And once I kind of got myself back in my own zone, and I started challenging myself with some of the more power yoga. That's kind of where I'm at now. I do a lot of power yoga because it's a lot of a workout. So I'm trying to just kill two birds with one stone. So I'm like, it's like a hard ass yoga workout, and I'm still like meditative. So it really was the pandemic though, because I just needed something to help me get in the zone, and yoga just happened to work for me. I know it's not for everybody. I think yoga is for everybody, but I'm not. I'm not gonna force nobody to do yoga.
Yeah.
But like it's a lost practice. It's been so whitewashed.
Yeah.
It's been so whitewashed that people are not attracted to it because they think yoga and they think of like
I
a
think of
white
white people.
Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. I go to classes and I'm the only nigga and the only man. So like
Yeah.
I'm like, so but I don't want to like force somebody to do it because like my girlfriend's not really into it. She has her own ways, of like
Yeah.
meditating.
Mm-hmm.
But and there's branches to yoga. So like the one that I do the most, that's most meditative for me, is asana, which is the movement on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's like pranayama, which is breath work. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
different branches. And so like asana is not for everybody, but I think everyone should do some form of meditation, which is technically considered yoga.
Yeah, dude, I definitely like fuck with yoga, man. That's how what made me get like more flexible too, man. Like just like being in like those positions and like just making sure that you're like breathing and like because if you
Yo,
can't breathe in like those like positions, then you're not like actually ready to be in that position. Like you're not
right.
ready for it.
Yeah, it's all about the breath, man. I stress
Yeah.
that to a lot of people that you reach out to me and ask for advice or ask for like some kind of guidance. I'm like, yo, the shit that I post be looking cool and all the hip poses, and they are like fun. And I do like, encourage people to try to do that if they get to that advanced level, like go for it. But that's not essential to that's not that's like not the important thing. Like that doesn't matter. It's not
Mm-hmm.
necessary. It's not necessary to the practice. It's really
Mm-hmm.
connecting that breath with your movement.
Mm-hmm.
And you like tap in with it's like a weird way, like, just tapping in with your body.
Yeah.
They'll say like breathe into your left thigh. And at first I'm like, what does you mean? But then you like when you start imagining that, you kind of just become in tune with yourself. And you
Yeah,
like,
like you feel like the stretch, like you feel like the muscle, like like loosen and like be able to like make that movement, like when you're like breathing, like you like feel like it hurts at first, but like you like, but then when you keep on breathing and you get that breath down, like it feels better.
bro, niggas, we don't know how to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, our breaths are so irregular. I've been really focusing on pranayama recently, breath work, and it's been
Mm-hmm.
like a bigger game changer for me, spiritually and mentally than the yoga. So
Yeah.
it's become more of just like the physical thing for me. Cause pranayama, bro, and I mean these breath works, it's like when I'm slowing down my breath and then I'm like testing my limits. I'm like pushing myself to like not pass out or like not give in when they make me hold my breath for 2 minutes. That like pushes you as a human being. You're like, I can do this. Like, and they say they'll like a guide, a yogi will be like, yeah, I know your ears might start ringing. I know you may feel like you're gonna pass out. That's normal. Like it would be good if you feel like you're gonna pass out, just lay back. But like when you get to that, it's like a high, it's like an energy that builds, bro. And you
Yeah,
like,
dude, you feel yeah, dude. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you just like, I know, bro. It's like this is the state of a human.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you feel like relaxed, like you feel like you could like sink into everything, bro. Like it feels
yeah, it
yeah,
makes your daily life. It aids your daily life. Like
yeah,
my
man.
breathing and posture. I've been doing yoga for like 9 months, and I'm kind of just starting to, feel improvements in my posture. I feel that like a lot of my back pain has literally gone away.
Yeah, dude. Like that's what like one thing that helped like with like stretching and doing yoga, like my back pain and like doing core like a lot of like core workouts like
Facts.
helps with like your back pain. Because if you have a weak core,
Facts.
dude, your back's gonna be fucked.
Right. So
Yeah, man.
you like learning that you start realizing how certain things in your body are connected.
Yeah.
Like you just being in tune with yourself like that, just kind of you like get to know yourself while you're on the yoga mat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In like a weird way.
Yeah, man. Like and so you do the yoga. What made you want to do the soap? Like what like gravitated you towards the soap, and like how was that whole entire process, and what sparked that idea?
Probably it was just kind of, I don't know, it was random. So I think Z was mentioning it. That's my girlfriend. She mentioned that her friend was interested in taking a class, and I was like, why not? I'll go to the soap class, learn. But then it never happened because of pandemic. So I think that was always in the back of my mind. I kind of like forgot about it though. As the pandemic kind of evolved, I guess.
Yeah.
But I work at a co-op, and we have this a very good wellness section with like a bunch of supplements and like like butters and like lotions and herbal supplements. And so I spend a lot of time, and I'm close with our wellness buyers. I spend a lot of time in that area 'cause I'm like, dude, I'm getting this shit for the low, and this is like good shit for my immune system and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so they have a lot of, and we carry a lot of local things, which is a plus about working at a co-op. We have a lot of local uh vendors that sell their stuff there, and I'm just starting seeing, and I will always just I a bunch of the soaps people are making, like local soaps, reading the ingredients, and then and like those soaps compared to soaps that you buy in like a Walgreens and shit, I'm like, I'm reading the ingredients at Walgreens, like, what's all this extra shit? Like, I don't need this shit. Is not supposed to be on our body.
Yeah.
We're doing that shit to like preserve the life of the bar, and it's low key like fucking toxic.
Yeah.
So so I'm just like sitting at work, and honestly, just I don't know, it was super random. I was just like at the register, and I was like, man, I'm about to make myself just so I know what I'm putting on my own body. And then before you know it, I bought a couple books, read them. Before you know it, I bought all the ingredients, and here I am. And I think it's so it's kind of just like a kind of when we talked about doing exploring other things, I decided to put some more energy in towards it. Seemed cool, and I like think it's important to have a good hygiene. It's obviously important, so I think it's a kind of a good way for me to like aid people in a way. Like
Yeah.
it's like kind of my charity to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my niggas clean, and just so happen to profit off it, hopefully. I
So
want to be transparent too. So that's my goal. One of my a big thing is transparency. So I'm gonna be like letting people know the oils I use, where I get them,
yeah,
and whatnot,
dude.
what to expect from the bar, the benefits of each oil. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the middle of like studying right now, but for the most part, I'm pretty solid with. I can probably break it down to you like something down to you pretty well, but
Dude, that's fucking dope, man. Like it just like I said, man, like you're just showing like you just read something and then you just apply it to the real world. Like
facts.
it's like that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm about to do so. I'm gonna do more shit, bro. I might start foraging like next when it starts getting warmer. I might start foraging mushrooms or like trying to get into that, or maybe start growing mushrooms.
Hell yeah.
That's one thing I really want to do.
Like psychedelics or like just food mushrooms.
Food, because
Oh, dude, I was like, oh, we gotta let the, we gotta let, you gotta just let them know, like, hey, bro, it's food.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will. But why not grow some psychedelics? But I do
Hell
like
yeah,
mushrooms a lot. Shit.
yeah, dude. Dude,
But yeah,
what were some of your experiences with like psychedelics, bro? Like, like, how were they for you? What was your experience with like psychedelics?
my first time, like some of my like first experiences, at least I don't really like acid that much, but my first experience on acid was at a festival, so it was a different trip.
Yeah,
It was pretty wild. I was at Lollapalooza, so we kind of all just felt lost, and I was just like seeing a lot, like
yeah,
and like really like and like the vibing out was really crazy to the music. The bass was like hitting and shit. But as far as mushrooms, I like those trips more. I've had some pretty. I've tripped a decent amount of times. But I'll say one of my the most bizarre trips I've had. I tripped with my homie Eric Romanes, and so we took this ate the shrooms, and then kind of just walked around his neighborhood, and we started having good conversations, like juices flowing. We're going through the funny like giggle phase.
Yeah.
Like the houses kind of look like, like little like elf homes, like gnome cribs. We're kind of like, damn, these look like gnomes could live in them, blah blah blah, tripping. But then anyway, we start talking about we get to talking about our body, right? It's
Yeah.
like, damn, our skin feels like this is like weird, like this is just in our body. And I started looking at my hands, bro, and they looked like that they were inflaming, bro, dead ass. So I'm looking at it, but it's kind of like pulsing. You ever like trip and see like your body like pulsing shit?
Yeah, dude.
But it was kind of like looked inflamed. So, and I'm like, bro, Eric, do my hands look weird? And he was seeing it. He was like, damn, bro. Then he looked at his hands, and I looked at his hands too. I'm like, damn, bro, your hands are swollen too. And I was like, bro, your face is swollen. I swear he looked like he was inflaming, and I felt like I was inflaming too. So
Yeah.
we're like, all right, kind of freaking out, but also at the same time, kind of like this might be the shrooms. So we're not gonna figure out too much yet. So we were like, let's just go back to the crib and see what happens when we walk in the house. Like, what your mom says. She's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why do you guys look like that? We know it's real. But we walked in the crib and she was looking at us like nothing was wrong. And I was like blown away, bro. I felt like I was inflamed. Like we thought we had an allergic reaction to the mushroom. Dead ass.
Yeah, dude. That shit will do that to you, man. Like,
Wild.
dude, like I'll go on fucking like like I fucking down like 2 grams, some shrooms and like just try to like I like dive deep into my mind and like try to like figure out like things about like myself and like I try to like break myself down and then like build myself back up
For
to
sure.
like to like just figure out like I just try to like figure out like my next moves in life like and like
Right.
but like I want to find like a genuine thing I want to like go towards because like I just want to find like just be like in tune with myself and like just be like, man, this is what I want to do. Like
That's the drug to do it if you have the capacity to take it on that way, because some people aren't
mentally like prepared for that kind of shit to like because like their ego will get in like the way like
a lot of times they kind of forget that. I feel like the main thing that happens is when you lose yourself in the trip, you kind of
yeah,
forget.
bro.
You start forgetting that you're tripping, and that's when it starts going downhill. You got to keep reminding yourself that you're tripping. And then
Yeah,
once you like can get that strength to be like, all right, this is all a trip,
yeah,
you can start taking advantage of it and being like,
yeah,
try to hone in on shit.
yeah. Dude, I got a
That
homie
shit is
that's
fun. That wild shit is fun though.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
fun.
dude, no, yeah, the wild shit's fun. Like the getting the like when you're like laughing and smiling and shit at first, and like that's how it always starts, bro. You're like laughing
What
and
they got.
smiling and
Like,
giggling.
you laughing at nothing.
Yeah, bro. And then you start fucking like shaking a little bit, and then like
Mhm.
then you start like seeing shit. You're like, oh fuck,
Yeah. Yeah.
like this is what like this.
Then the mind start racing.
Yeah, yeah. Then like your thoughts like fucking start going crazy and shit, and you start thinking of shit, and you're just like, fuck, like
You in that bitch.
yeah,
Ain't getting
dude.
out.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like you're literally like just like going like through your mind with shit, and like some people can't handle that shit, bro. Cause like
I
they
mean, it helps to stay active too. You
yeah
don't want, because some people aren't prepared to really just like sit there and let it all sink in.
yeah. It's
A
just
lot of
very.
times,
I think
yeah.
it's just very important to be honest with like be honest with yourself and like just try to like level up in that way every single time because then like if you're just honest with yourself then you can get like you can get better results because if you're doing a shitty job but you're just telling yourself I'm doing the best I can but you could do better like you're not gonna go anywhere like if you're not like trying to like do like the best that you can at
Right.
whatever you're doing like some people just be okay with just doing half-ass shit like 24 hours a
Yeah.
day.
And at this point, it's just kind of like, do you?
Yeah,
That's you.
yeah, man.
But
Like
people unnecessarily project like energies towards people that it's just like there's no need for that. Like, why are you mad at this person? Like, okay, I understand why someone would be mad at another person for being racist, but honestly, my mindset is, all right, that nigga's racist. I'm just not gonna fuck with him.
that's what I'm saying. I
I'm
don't give
I'm
a
not. I'm
fuck. I
not.
don't give.
I'm not gonna force it. I'm not about to go over here and force this dude not to be racist. That's not gonna work. This nigga
That's what
is
I'm
racist.
saying.
He's racist. So instead of being like, "This is crazy, motherfucker," like, "Yo, bro, why you racist?" I'm just like, Man, you tripping, but I'm just gonna go this way.
That's what I'm saying. Like the only time it gets serious is when somebody touch me. Like
Right.
that's like that's the only time. I'm like, dude, like I'd rather like see like who's racist just so I know to avoid them. Cause then now like people are just creating a whole system to where you can pretend that you're not racist, but then behind closed doors be racist.
Exactly.
You just make it more closeted racist people.
Right. Just like exactly, bro. We like I mean, there's no point. Yeah, like, people need to learn how to be more accepting of like differences. Because
Yeah,
people get
bro.
mad at something that they don't agree with, and then like yell at the person. It's like that doesn't solve anything.
Bro, there's even racism in the fucking like black community, bro. Like motherfuckers will like be like they'll make fun of like niggas that are in the ghetto, like they ain't got shit. They make fun of niggas that do got shit. They make fun of niggas that are like
Yeah.
they make fun of all types of niggas.
You
And
know, and
like
yeah, yeah,
they just make fun of all types of different black people. Like black people already do that shit right now to like each other. So it's just
bro.
like what's the fucking point of all
Yeah,
this shit?
bro. No, bro. And the internet and the media has made that even worse. Cause now
Yeah.
niggas just troll, like niggas just troll niggas, bro.
Bro,
Like
like
the fucking those like hood rat shit, like meme pages are like funny and shit, but at the same time, it's like this is how you guys right now are just making it seem like all niggas do is like hit licks on each other, rob shit, and like so you guys are like promoting this shit at the pretty
yeah.
much. It is. It's sometimes it is entertaining. I can't lie. Sometimes I get like caught up in like these meme pages, but
Yeah, bro, the memes are fucking hilarious, but it's
they're
just like,
toxic
bro,
though, bro. They're pretty
yeah,
toxic.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're toxic as fucking motherfuckers think that shit's okay. I'm just like, bro, like, would y'all do this shit? Like, would y'all say this shit in real life? Like, would y'all like? I know
No,
you're saying this
bro.
over the internet, but like, would people like say this stuff like to people's faces? And like, I just think the answer is no. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I'm not really with it, bro. I'm not with like I do like I think they're funny, but I know in my head that this is just a meme and you know what I'm saying? People I'm like it's hurting like it really gets some people like they really think this and start acting like this and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like this is not the way, bro.
Yeah,
Instead of like making fun of niggas, bro, you need to like start acknowledging people like as like equal more of like equals, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely.
Why are you hating for no reason, dude?
Yeah,
Hey, this why you trolling, bro? I know you're getting a lot of likes, but at the same time, you just told a nigga get killed. That's not even that funny.
yeah.
Like, but
Yeah, bro, this shit is wild, man. Like, cause then cause right now it's like getting to the point where I feel like motherfuckers want to hate. Like, it's hard to even brag about like you even like grinding now and like trying to like start your own shit and build your own businesses and like work for yourself and try to generate your own income because of like the shit that's going on right now. Like, it's kind of like even like now that like it's kind of like hard to like brag about that shit because people are gonna be like, oh, it's a pandemic and shit going on. But I'm like, dude, you have all this time right now to like figure out what
like,
you want to do with your life. Like, and I understand some of the people that got kids and shit that can't like really focus on that. Like they're the ones that need help. Like
yeah,
they like the people that have like families and shit and got kids and shit. They are the ones that seriously need help. Like people that are our age and shit. Like we need to be figuring out what we want to do with our
the
lives.
next step is like,
Yeah, and like what we want to do for our career and stuff. Like people are like already giving up and like wanting to, like like let the government take care of them and shit. And we can't do that, bro. Like as our generation, bro, we don't need we need to give the government less control of us, and we
yeah,
need to be generating our own shit,
no, bro,
creating our own communities and making our own money and not having to rely on this system
bro,
every fucking day of our lives. Like we definitely don't need to be like living off this system anymore. We need to start generating our own communities of people that want to be productive. If you don't want to be productive and you want to go join that society over there, go ahead and join that society, but don't bring that shit here because like we trying to like work and we're trying to like create a positive environment for everybody.
yeah, bro. I really hope that people took advantage of this time. Like
Yeah,
that was like a huge thing, bro. We kind of treated it like me and some homies here as like a hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like we came out of here. I came into this pandemic like, all right, I'm about to just evolve. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
So
some people, have gotten so caught up in like that kind of like hardcore capitalistic mindset, like wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, that they don't even they get that free time and don't even know like they're like, damn, I don't even know what to do. So
Yeah.
I feel like artists have an advantage. So we went into the pandemic like, all right, let's create. Some people, all they knew was work, bro, and they working from home. They're like, they don't know what to do. I'm just gonna get fucked up then.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I
Yeah,
just like
man.
take advantage of this pandemic. I
Yeah,
feel like a lot of
definitely.
people. I feel like in the energy in my crib, everyone kind of has been like pushing each other to do that. So everyone's kind of been active during this like year, pretty much. Like we're all like my like group of. It sounds like bad. I hate to say it, but like me and my niggas was making moves. We had a good year. Just by it was a horrible. It was brought about. It was brought about by a horrible situation. Like
Yeah.
kind of thrived. I kind of like thrived in the moment, like in this shit. It was trash. Like it is trash being at work with a mask on for 8 hours. Like I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it with a passion. I hate that I can't hear anybody. I can't see like beautiful human faces.
Yeah.
But besides that, I had kind of good year. I hope people took advantage of the time too.
That's what's up.
But
So what's so like what are the next moves for you, do you think, in 2021? Like what is like the next like steps? Don't give like too much of like the strategy and like plan away, but like
uh,
where do you see like the next steps like going for yourself?
uh man, hopefully, I just want to be honestly like self-employed. That's gonna be one of my big goals. Whether that be from music, soaps, yogi, or all three.
Yeah.
I kind of set a goal to be self-employed by the end of 2021. It's kind of like a bold goal, like, but I think by the time I'm 30, I will be self-employed
Mm-hmm.
some way. I'm saying right now that I will be self-employed by the time I'm 30. And it would be great if I was self-employed by the end of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Even better. But
Definitely, bro.
so I'm just gonna really just push push right now in these three lanes, and like whichever one hits first, so be it. And I'm not gonna stop the other two, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then who knows? My ass, something else. I may start doing something else. I don't even know. So it should just be hitting me kind of in like weird waves and like spurts. Like I get triggered by weird things. So like I started getting into mushrooms from the farmers. I go to the farmers market, local farmer market, and get like produce and shit. And I'm seeing mushrooms I've never seen in my life. I take them home and they all taste like meat. So now I'm really like into mushrooms. So that's why I'm like I might start foraging, growing my shit, selling shit, like trying to like. Sometimes I think about trying to maybe create like a mushroom based diet because there's so many benefits to mushrooms.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. So shit like that. Maybe I may dive into the mushroom business, but right now I have a lot on my plate. So I've been trying to, as a Gemini, like I like to jump into things like that quickly. But I'm trying to learn how to be a little more grounded and focus on these three right now. I'm like I got enough on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
I can fit more, but I'm gonna just chill for a little bit.
Yeah. So so like you got the album drop in Gullah. Like what was the inspiration of the name, and like what was the inspiration of the overall album?
Okay, yeah. I'm,
You
I'm,
know,
I'm
I know, we know what Gullah is, but
Yeah, I
like
don't want to. I'm not
uh,
gonna dive into it too much right now because I don't want to get too. But Gullah is pretty much, so during the times of slavery, when we were brought over to this country, uh, sold by our own niggas to this country. we There was the portion in South Carolina and the Georgia area where it was a little bit hotter climate. The plantations were a little bit different than the traditional ones that we learned about in school. They were
yeah.
a little bit larger.
Mm-hmm.
And so the slaves over there could kind of do their own thing. They had a little bit more freedom and started forming their own community. And they went by like their own like tribe and like their whole culture pretty much. And they went by Gullah. And they were the first ones since they had a little bit more power and freedom. And they took advantage of not power, they had a little bit more freedom to be able to create their own little community culture. And they also took advantage of the demographic, the area. I mean, it was swampier, so
Mm-hmm.
they're the first ones to start the guerrilla warfare. But anyways, they were the first Black people to rebel against their slave masters. and like kind of fight for their freedom. The fight was long and it took some hits, and they don't get any credit. They credit the motherfucker. They credit that the nigga that rode over in a horse and was like, "You guys are free." Was that June 7th? What's the holiday?
I don't yeah, Juneteenth or whatever. Yeah.
Like when he rode over on his horse and said that we were free, it's like he rode over on his horse and said, "You guys were free," like a couple years ago. But like the whole time, Gullah, they was over there fighting for their freedom, already like damn near free.
Yeah.
And people don't know that a lot of slaves, when they would flee, they would go join the Gullah tribe. Some of them, they don't know that they all just like go north. Some of them went south to Georgia, South Carolina, because they knew they had like a little more freedom and stuff, and they would join Gullah. And then they also worked with Indians over there. They were also like fighting for their freedom at their land at the time. And so those Indians taught Black people warfare. And so that's pretty much what Gullah is. And I just like really appreciate that because it's something that we should know that they obviously don't tell us. They give themselves credit for freeing us. It's like that's bullshit. We give credit to the white man for freeing us. This nigga came to the South on a horse and was like, "Yo, we've been free at the North." That's lame. I honestly don't rock with that. Niggas, if you're gonna rock with that, but just know that that's cap. Like,
yeah, bro. I definitely agree with that, bro. And like it's just it's like crazy how much history has been like, not told to us. And you pretty much like from middle school on up to like high school, you got slavery, Martin Luther King, and that's it. Like and Barack Obama. Like yeah, like that's pretty much it that like we all get. Like they don't even account for because I know the numbers came out for like the slaves that were at like 5% of the slave population came from Africa. Like that was like in the United States, only 5% of that. Like that's fucking crazy. So like niggas was already here, like kicking it. Like if only 5%, because like why would you ship like a whole bunch of niggas from Africa? Your half your stock gonna die. Yeah, more than half your stock will die. Like so, like that's like impossible because like I don't know, man. People just like believe anything. Motherfuckers really believe that they shipped a whole bunch of niggas on wooden boats. Like they did, but like how many of them did they really ship over here? And compared to how many niggas was already actually in America? Like I'm not saying niggas wasn't slaves. What I'm saying is niggas was already here. And then when Spaniards came in here, like they got everybody sick and motherfuckers was dying because of the sicknesses that they brought over here. So then you already got damn near wiped out half the population of niggas. And so like you just bring over a bunch of fucking Spaniards with fucking rifles and shit. Next thing you know, they're taking over all the sick niggas, and then you make them slaves. and then you just bring over like a couple Africans that was being sold by their own people, and then just ship them over here too. Like because there's different kinds of Black people in all different regions of like you had like the Haitians and stuff that were over there, like that was working in the South, and them little fucking like working like you had Haitians in the South and in Louisiana and shit. Like it's just crazy. There was all different kinds of Black people in all different kind of areas. They all weren't the same, like race of like Black people.
Yeah, I think they were all just from exactly, dude. I don't know. Yeah, history is just lies. It's like a motherfucker, and then
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't even know what's true. I don't even know that the thing that I'm telling you is true because like it's just like maybe the next thing you know they're going to be like it wasn't 5%, it was 3%. Like then they're going to be like, oh no, it wasn't 3%, it was 1%, and then like it's going to be 1% and like you guys were already here and we just enslaved you. Like like honestly, bro.
and like that's the kind of mindset people need to have, and I think a lot of people do towards just history. Everyone's become more critical, more skeptical. We're like, this is obviously bullshit because we out here, we can just type it. We can go to Google and find out that everything is cap.
Yeah,
research will take you pretty far.
I believe in teaching like correct history of America. But like, I don't want people to think that like America is like a shithole or like a shitty like bad place. Cause like, bro, you look over at other countries like in like you fucking like China or some shit, bro. Like like go kneel over there. Like I'm saying, like go kneel during the Chinese shit. They gonna fucking beat the shit out your ass and then take you, then throw you in prison, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, like we have so much freedom here, bro. Motherfuckers like really take that shit for granted. And
Yeah,
like I said, bro,
right.
I believe in like like speaking up for yourself and all that shit. But like to say that like you are living in a shithole, like bro, like there's worse places on this planet like that you
A
can live
lot
on.
worse.
Yeah, like there's
Honestly, we're one of the most successful countries of all time. Like
yeah.
our capitalism is one of the most successful philosophies.
Yeah, to run here, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Like
but it is flawed. It is flawed, but you know,
it's
we
flawed
like
because of
to,
the powers that be that are like running like the shit.
yeah,
Like if
exactly.
you have corrupt people like running something, then like the thing is not going to work right. And like there's things are going to be like why do you think there's so many homeless people like in California and in Chicago? Like there's obviously something like going on that's wrong where you're not taking care of like you're homeless and making
Yeah,
sure that they get rehabilitated or get the things they need to make sure that they like can work in society. Like we should be focused on creating jobs or like simple jobs or like easy jobs for people to like just get the bare if they want to if they don't even want to work and they just want to get the bare minimum because there's people that like hey bro just give me a TV and a couch and I'm fine. Like
right.
there's people that are like that really exist and that only care for the bare minimum. So like if we could just get people like so if we could like like have like a simple job for people just do the bare minimum kind of work like because like in other like states you can't even pump your own gas. They got people that do that shit for you. Like we could be like having motherfuckers do that kind of shit for you. Like and then like
Yeah.
now and then like there's been like so much like divide be like that's created. There's probably people that don't even trust motherfuckers to pump their gas for them. Like
No.
so like you can't even like create those kind of jobs in certain places because of like what like social media and like mainstream media has like like that divide that they created between everybody. Like and
Yeah.
they just don't like people don't understand that like we all trying to like we all want a good life. We all want to like do like we all just want a fucking good life. Honestly, like
Yeah.
there's like everybody wants to live a good decent life, and like I feel like everyone can agree with that. And like I think white, black, whatever, Indian, Chinese, Asian, like whatever the fuck you want to like identify as or that you identify as. I think we all we're all the same, bro. And like we all just trying to figure out like what the fuck we want to do with our lives.
Yeah.
And
Exactly. We got to figure out a way to be more just vibe better. We need to reach that level of dharma.
yeah,
Our dharma's just been
yeah,
shut
man.
down by greed.
All right.
And it's all
I got
greed,
one last subject for you.
bro.
So what conspiracies like have you like what conspiracy theories or like it doesn't even matter like right now like since you were like 13, 12, or like what conspiracy theories have you like looked at up until now? Like that interests you.
When I first started looking into conspiracies, it was like all about it was like the hip hop, the rap game conspiracies, like
Yeah,
blood
dude.
sacrifices and shit,
Yeah.
and how all the niggas are just gay, fucking each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows? It may be true. The industry is weird, but I don't know. I feel like a large, uh, bro, man, niggas might call it a conspiracy, but is there a conspiracy that the Democrats are capped?
Bro, that's the thing, bro. Like I don't like I tell people, bro, if you pick a side, bro, you're losing. Like the
Losing.
best thing you could do is be independent and like gain followers from either side. Because if you can steal players, like if you could be in the middle and steal players from either side and get them onto your team and make them independent as well, then you become because you can then you got people meeting in the middle. But if you just pick a side, bro, then you have to like automatically be like on that side. You have to like
Then,
anything that they say, you have to like go. You have to ride with that shit.
then you automatically oppose the other side, and then that's a divide. That's where it starts. That's the divide.
Yeah,
But I don't like that's not even like really conspiracy. Some people really do believe that the Democrats are like the ones that are gonna help capitalism prosper. I'm like,
yeah. And I'm
we
just
used to
like, bro, come
that
on, bro. Like, we gotta like stop thinking like if y'all look at like I don't even
none of these
like,
niggas care.
yeah, they don't care.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
people like they don't like none of them niggas care about you. They not gonna save you. They could give a fuck about you. They still gonna get a paycheck and they gonna tell you to stay home
Which
and like they gonna tell you to stay home while they go outside and enjoy life.
That's why, like you said, powers that be. It's why capitalism is flawed because these niggas don't want to help anybody. They got a group. They got blinded by money, and now
Yeah.
they're playing the game. While us 99% are like nigga.
Bro, like, and it's like with your soap business that you want to run, bro. Like, you need capitalism to run that shit. Because what you gonna do? Like, trade soap for fucking like for something else? Like trade soap for like seeds? Like, it's like we're not in those times anymore. We're not trading soaps for seeds and trade the
Yo,
seeds for eggs and then trade the eggs for a chicken and
yo,
like.
I'm not gonna lie though. That's like I do that kind of. I do want to profit off of it, but people hit me up and were like, they give me a whole loaf of bread for a couple of hours or so, or
Oh,
like
dude, that's lit though. That's
the person
lit.
that did my the person that did my album cover, bro. She just said, give me a couple bars of soap. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't want that only to be the way that I'm like profiting off of that. I would want some money just because like I need money in this country.
Mm-hmm.
But like I do apply like kind of like uh socialism, like socialism
Well, yeah,
ideas.
because like you're getting like the reason like behind that like you're getting like you're exchanging with other professionals that have something that you can gain from them like from that. That's something
Right,
that like yeah like I would definitely like apply that to like like making like camaraderie with other like constituents and shit.
right. But like, and at the end, you can do that. But at the end of the day, you are gonna need some money. So
Yeah,
I just do both. Like the
yeah.
whole trading will be like more of a side thing.
Hmm.
At like the farmers market here in Logan Square. Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about conspiracies. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah. We're gonna get back on conspiracies.
I got off topic,
All right.
but I do believe. I think it's. So what would I say? I'm like, oh yeah, the conspiracy about how they're just like the elite. The
Yeah,
conspiracy about elites. I kind of like some of the piece of gates and shit.
yeah,
I think I don't. So at me as an individual, I like conspiracies,
yeah,
and I take them with an open minded approach. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Even if it does sound crazy, me personally, I take the time to research that I disagree with, just
yeah,
because I want to figure out why they think that way.
yeah,
So I know about a lot of conspiracies. Doesn't mean I believe them all, but some
yeah,
of them, and I never 100% believe in any of them because at the end of the day, we really don't know.
yeah.
But one of them I would say that I would maybe like kind of believe to some extent is that these niggas is pedophiles, and
Fuck
that
yeah, bro. Like they
like
all
sex
look like
trafficking,
it, bro.
and sex trafficking is like a huge problem that's like hid and overlooked.
Yeah,
But like that's a conspiracy, right? People don't think that's not true. So I would say that's a conspiracy that I kind of believe and that interests me and that pisses me off is that these niggas is really out here pedophiles. It's
that's
fuck.
what I'm saying, bro. And like they and then they and like I don't like I said like this is like alleged. They are allegedly pedophiles and shit. And I'm just like, bro, like, and they got the nerve. If they got the nerve to tell motherfuckers to stay inside, don't do shit, and then they go out and do the same thing that they told us not to do.
I know.
Like,
And they like
and they get a check. They're getting a
I'm telling
check.
you, they're all getting money. Bro, it's fucking up like they're like
They're
I
broadening they're broadening the gap between themselves and the regular common people.
I know the class
They are
gap,
the 1%. Like they
like
are.
they really don't give a,
Congratulations.
they
Like
really
it's
don't give a
so
fuck about us, bro. So
bro,
no,
it's so crazy.
the people need to stop. People need to fucking stop trying to rely on the government and realize that to take matters into their own hands. Like like you said, communities need to come together. It's like there's no point in yelling at these motherfuckers because they don't care. Like they
Yeah.
don't care that you burn down the Apple building. They're gonna build a better Apple building on top of that.
Yeah.
Like I understand the frustration, but it's like we can't keep yelling. We need to just be like, all right, fuck them niggas. Let's just take matters into our own hand and realize that there's strength in numbers. It's still
Yeah.
1%. Like
We're the
logically,
majority.
yeah, exactly. And
like
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 so
we don't even gotta take over we don't even have to take over the White House.
we
Like
don't have to take away 1%.
people give so much power to the White House. We don't even have to go to the White House to take it over. All we gotta do is just do our own shit. Like, and I'm not saying like, do like some Chaz shit. Like, all I'm saying is just like Just build your own little community. You have a fucking neighborhood. Get to know your neighbor, and what do you build? A community, and like start like create like fucking community gardens and shit, and
And then
making
that was
sure
just
put
right.
money in a fucking pot and like help people that can't like afford like their home living and shit, like help a motherfucker pay their rent like here and there, like every now and then, like if everyone just like worked like did they best and like worked like really really hard and try to like strive to be like their best self and not some lazy fuck, like then like it works. But if someone
Right.
is like being lazy and benefiting off of everyone else's hard work, then it does not work. Socialism doesn't work, like can't work, like capitalism can't work like that. Like it won't work because then like everyone just gets fucking mad. Like that's what it literally does. It makes everybody mad, and now motherfuckers like I want to be the lazy guy. I want to fucking sit up and fucking
Just
not
get
do
money
shit.
from the government.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, and not like take advantage of it.
yeah, bro. Like either way, bro. In life, you're gonna have to work or you're gonna die broke. Like
Yeah, bro. And we yeah, like we were saying, you need to stop putting so much like energy towards our frustration with like the ones that are running this country. It's like we just need to fucking like stop putting energy into that shit and
yeah,
realize power is in our hands.
yeah, bro.
And then if we start focusing on communities more, start being more of a collective, you know what I'm saying? We eventually will just weed out the 1%. They'll just that will die out, and people will be able to like take over easily.
Yeah, bro.
But it sounds so. It's bro. It's the way that they get you is it's mind control, bro. It's spiritual warfare.
Yeah,
They're making you think that what you're doing is right. They're making you think that you should be eating this honey bun all the time because it tastes good.
yeah,
They make you think it's okay. And they make it cheap, so they're like, then it's your only option, damn near.
yeah,
And it's all spiritual. Like they make us feel like people are wired to think that material things is the only thing that matters.
yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah, people are so like caught up in like the physical world that they don't even realize the shit that's like around them that they can't even see. Don't even realize that they can't see a proton, or they can't see atoms, they can't see like all these small like molecules and like particles that are all around them that affect us as well. And like like things that just like happen that happen around us. Like life is way more important than just like having like the next new iPhone. It's way more important than me having like a certain like skin color and you having a certain skin color. And like I feel
exactly.
like people are so like focused on they make our differences, they like make our differences like they make us like combat each other like off of our differences. It's good to
Yeah,
be different. Like we are
exactly.
like I'm saying, like it's good to be different from like other people, because like if everyone was the same, life would be boring. Like
Exactly,
like there
bro.
would be nothing like people are like we're the same, we're this, we're that, like we like if everyone's on this earth thinking that we're all the same, no one's really gonna give a fuck. Like no one's like gonna be like I'm different, I'm an individual, I can do something different with myself. I don't have to like do like this regular 9 to 5 shit that like I was like
Um,
watching like on TV, because motherfuckers go on TV and watch that shit like if the dad comes in with like the fucking like little lunchbox and shit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just worked a hard day. Like, give me a beer, and now I'm gonna go to sleep." Like,
bro, dude, and I saw that a lot in college, bro. So that really just opened my eyes. I was like, this is not the way, bro. People like not even try to sound like I'm, bragging, but people they would like look at me different and shit. Like I hung out with a lot of white kids because I went there with white friends, and I was just in that group, and they were like look at me as if I was like so like artsy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point in my life, like I wasn't even like sauced up and like that, like I kind of be now, and I'm just like, and in my head they're like, bro, like, how do you like rock the fit like that? I'm like, bro, you being weird. You can do this. They're like, I can never wear something like that. I'm like they're like scared to think out the box and like be themselves. Like that's what I saw. That's what I saw in college, and then people kind of saw that I was more myself, and it was like weird to them. I was like, bro, you can literally rock this shit, bro. You don't have to wear those Sperry's, bro. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to wear Sperry's. Like all you and your homies are. Like you don't. So it was like weird, bro. Seeing that, like I literally witnessed that, and then like something like sorority. are like, I was like, what the fuck, bro? They're all like brainwashed and like look the same, think the same. It's crazy. So like I was really in that. It's like college for me was like an eye opener. It's like that's not even like you're not supposed to get that out of college. I went to college and figured out what I didn't want to do in my life.
Yeah.
Which is why I went there and I was like, this shit is blowing me. Like
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Like,
I definitely think if you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. But if you go to college, bro, you you better do something that like you better study some shit that you really want to do.
exactly.
Like,
Don't waste your money trying to figure it out while you're there.
yeah,
Figure it out on your own first. And they also like the college education system's weird, bro. Why are you trying to make it? Why are you trying to force an 18-year-old to like know what he wants to do with his life, bro? He's 18.
yeah.
So like I felt like kind of like pressure at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I gotta choose a major. Like, I gotta get like a great score on this test. So I can like, but the whole time, bro, you can just be yourself for a little bit, bro.
Yeah. I
Then
feel
realize,
like
figure out if that's for you or not.
like when you're like 27 or 30, I feel like you figure out what you want to do. Cause I feel like 20 years is a cause like you're in your 30s and then you got 20 years and then you're 50. I feel like that's a good enough time. If you're doing something that you really like and you're doing it for 20 years, you should have enough money to retire and be able to like chill.
Right.
If you like do like if you like paying out your money smart like in your 20s like when you're 18 and shit, you should just be like pretty much just trying to live. Like if you can't afford to like travel the world and shit, just like fucking live, bro. Like fucking like do like do something. Like don't just fucking like just sit in the fucking house and
I,
wait for shit to happen. Like you gotta like around that time, bro, you gotta be making shit happen. Like
yeah, bro. And I feel like this pandemic has kind of open or open people's eyes up to that.
yeah.
Like, because like they're in the house, like, damn, I gotta make moves now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then you're not making no money because you got to figure out, bro, what the fuck? And then or you're at work and you're like considered an essential worker, and like you're like fucking working 8 hour days while everybody else is like, pretty much chilling and getting a check. Like, and not everyone's getting checks though. I don't want to say everybody's just getting a check, but
Right.
like you're working 8 hour days and some people are at home figuring out like what the fuck they want to do, and you're just like, damn, dude, do I want to do this for the rest of my fucking life? Like and your head's like exploding and like you're like thinking like so many different things. And I feel like that was like one of the things that like happened for me. Like I was just like, damn, dude, like do I want to like I know like I'm in a good position at the place where like I'm working and shit, and like I'm just like, dude, like I don't want to do this shit anymore. I know I'm making good money, but like I don't care if I got to start from the bottom with this other shit that I want to do because I'm willing to like put in the work. So like I don't really give a fuck.
Bro, and legitimately, if you're willing to put in that work, it will happen, bro. If you put in enough
Yeah,
energy into something, it literally will happen.
yeah,
It's something that I've like experienced in my life, I would say.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I literally moved here to make music, make connections, and like I did it. You just gotta have like that will and like mental toughness to really take on something that may oppose like the norm.
Yeah,
That's slowly crumbling anyway. So I
yeah,
don't know. It seems more. It seems I'm just like I hang out with certain type of people. So to me, it kind of feels like people are kind of waking up a bit and realizing that the power is in their hands. But it could just be because I hang around people like that. A lot of people are still kind of stuck in that. They're like can't really just break loose of that like elite mind control that they're trapped in right now.
yeah.
It's unfortunate, but like I said, keep leading by example, and I've definitely have seen like that people are watching and like are like they are appreciated. Like I said earlier, people hit me up, so I'm like, yo, you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do this, that.
I feel that, man. All right, man. So I'm gonna close this interview out, man. Dude, it was really great having you on. Just ending with this. All right. So what would you tell your 18-year-old self the thing that you wish you knew when you were 18? Right now.
I would have told him that I wouldn't tell him much, you know what I'm saying? Because I like the way my life's been from 18 to 25. But it's one thing I will maybe is just
Well, not even 18, like at any age that you would you give yourself advice at?
yeah, if I could go back in time, I feel like a big thing I would let them know is that like pretty much would explain to them that the Democrats are cap. I would say, as a youngin,
Dude, we was rocking hard for him, bro. Obama
I was like,
t-shirts and all
man,
that shit.
dude, it's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. Like I did in my head, I was like, I have to be a Democrat because I'm black. Like
Yeah, bro.
I can't be Republican. Like I might not be able to fuck with a Republican. So I would tell myself that at that age. I feel like that's important because that
Yeah,
came a little later in life. I feel like if you get that into like my head a little earlier, I would have moved a little different.
yeah. All right,
Maybe
man.
it would have woke him up to like the power, of being like black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I never, even though, yeah, pretty much.
All right, man. So when is the album Gullah dropping, and what's the name of your soap business, and like if there is a name, and like because I know you got things in the works going in for that. So like yeah, when's the album dropping, and when's the soap? Like when can people expect to like start ordering soaps from you, bro?
All right, so GULLAH is to be announced, but I'm gonna say right now, late February or early March.
Yeah.
Late February or just March in general. But there's no set date. But the album is done. But 11 tracks. It would, and then the soap, I think me and my girlfriend are gonna go with the name Blessa. Blessa.
Yeah.
It means like beautiful in some European language, like I think it's French or something. But
Yeah.
really, I'm a big fan of Tori Moa or Chaz Bundick. His first album, he's a song called Blessa that I really fuck with. Like, it's on his very first. I think Blessa just sounds just like, I don't know, sounds kind of like blissful. It sounds like something that would like get you clean. Like, it's kind of sound like bless up. Like, so I might go with Blessa. We might change it.
All right,
The
man.
one we had before was Stinky Soaps. But I don't know.
All right, man.
And that
Oh,
probably spring for those, like April, May. Probably launch those, like start selling them March, April.
hell
So
yeah.
yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being on the show, bro. And
It's
dude, we'll be looking out for that album, bro. Just whenever you drop it, bro, just send me the link, and then I'm gonna add the link under this video for the
oh
interview.
yeah,
We can go straight to it.
that's dope. Good, it's a great idea. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you for having me. It was nice to rant.
Yeah, man. That shit was fucking dope, bro.
Talked
All right,
about
man.